Like the tie, the white shirt. I've even got a really cool black jacket that goes with it. I'm looking good today. I'm preaching at a large church here in Kitale. A friend of mine who pastors it. I've never been to their church. Huge new sanctuary that they're building. I don't think we're in the new sanctuary today, but I'm not sure. Just found out last night that I'm the preacher. That happens to me in Kenya while I'm here. It's not uncommon at all. But as I was preparing, I thought about what I'm going to be talking is that burdens are lifted at Calvary. Like the old song, burdens are lifted at Calvary. And how often we think about Calvary just as a cross and the crisis for Christ, and we forget that burdens are lifted there. That we have the opportunity to lay down that which we're hurting over, to lay down that which we're struggling with, and that burdens are lifted there. And I'm going to go back to where in Isaiah 58, because all too often what we think about, my mom used to teach us when we struggled with the Old Testament. We would ask her, Mom, this is so confusing in the Old Testament. Why is God so mean in these spots? And we would go ahead and she would tell us, well, that's because that's before God was a Christian. But God has been compassionate from day one. He was compassionate in creation, and in Isaiah 58, it talks about the hypocrisy of religious leadership. And then in the 6th verse, it says this, "No, the kind of fasting I want calls for you to free those who are wrongly imprisoned and to stop oppressing those who work for you. Treat them fairly and give them what they earn. I want you to share your food with those who are hungry and to welcome poor wanderers into your homes. Give clothes to those who need them and do not hide from relatives who need your help. If you do these things, your salvation will come like the dawn. Yes, your healing will come quickly. Your godliness will lead you forward, and the glory of the Lord will protect you from behind. Then when you call, the Lord will answer. Yes, I am here. He will quickly reply." I love this section of the scripture, and I love being out here on the road. When I see people go by when I'm with my friends in Kenya, this is what they say on Sunday mornings. They say, "My people, Kenya, going to church," and you'll see people walking, people on the little motorcycles, the boda-bodas, people going in every single kind of transport you can imagine. And on Sunday mornings here in Kenya, they're all going to church. It's such a blessing. You think about a nation like this where people have become faithful in so many ways to so many denominations and to God in so many ways. And I think about how the church in America today, people are fighting over whether or not we should be kind to the immigrant. People are fighting over whether or not we should love the poor. And yet here in this one hotel that I'm staying at, there are multiple church groups staying. They're all going to different parts of Kenya, all of them serving the poor and helping the poor. And I wondered if when we get home, we'll do the same. I wondered if when we get back to the States, we'll realize that what we're doing here in Kenya is equally important to those who are dispossessed, to those who are without, those who are hurting, right at home in America, right in our own nation. And there's no argument about it. It's necessary. There's no argument about it. If we want peace, it's called for by God in His scripture. Go read Isaiah 58. It says, if you want to get rid of your hypocrisy, be faithful, love me, serve me, and do that by serving the poor, by feeding them, by giving them what they need. Today, you have the opportunity to be light to the community around you. You have the opportunity to not just be light to them, but to have your burdens lifted by going out and helping someone nearby. You have the opportunity to be the miracle. My goal for you today is that you can be the miracle wherever you're at, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever roadside you happen to be upon in this great big world, whether it's out here in Kitale town like me right now on the side of the road getting ready to go to church, getting ready to preach for a crowd, or whether you're at home just sitting at your computer or on your phone and looking at this and realizing that there's someone that needs you. There's someone that longs to find the healing that's in your heart. And there's someone in your family that can be lifted up. If only you would be willing to let go of that which has held you back. If only you'd be willing to come clean and say, I believe that burdens are lifted at Calvary, and the burden I'm carrying right now, I can lay it down. It is finished. And I can go forward in love, in caring, in the light of God in everything I say and everything I do. Hey, that's my goal for you today. That's my goal for me. Whisper a prayer. If you watch this morning, I could use it, or I guess it's last night still in the States. as I step up to preach today. Thanks so much for sharing and everything that we say and do. I love you. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for praying for the work here in Kenya. So much out ahead, but it's been incredible up until this moment. Absolutely incredible. I can honestly say, wish you were here. It's the only thing that would make it better. Have a fantastic day, and I'm so glad that my suitcase is here and I've got all clean clothes on today. So nice, from the tip of my toes to the top of my head, all brand new and clean. Fantastic. Have a great day. God bless you.